How are we doing, everybody? You guys know the drill. You guys know the drill by now. Everybody hit the like button. See how many likes we can get before the stream starts. We'll be starting very soon. I'm going to name off everybody in chat. I see you guys all in here. Solid. Okay, so Julian is here. Girly Girl. Top 10. Toby. Alpha. Sahil. Dean, what's going on, man? How are we doing? Brand new whip. Nice, Toby. Back day 2. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on, actually. I have no idea. It says that we have 0 concurrent viewers right now. But I see a lot of you in the chat already, so honestly not too sure what's going on. That's streaming for you. Sometimes it acts up. Guys, hype in the chat. First super chat already coming in before the stream even starts. Julian Dev, thank you so much. I'll throw you up on the board very shortly. Guys, we're gonna be starting in the next minute, 2 minutes. Thank you, Julian. I appreciate you. He's always first with these super chats. This guy is insane. Always first. Okay, who's ready? Who's ready to develop a roguelike game? It's day 2, technically. Night Fairy, what's going on? David, Wev Drazoon, welcome. Reese's entire net worth is from Julian Dev. Yeah, pretty much. Half my income is from Julian Dev. Okay, all right. I think it's time to get started. Let's do this. Boom, guys. I'm on Trello right off the bat. Okay, so we're on Trello. Hold on, let me throw Julian up on the super chatter board. Julian, thank you so much for your lovely donation. You're starting it off strong. Starting off the day strong with a nice super chat. Thank you, man. Okay, so let's open up the project first and foremost. There's a few things I want to get done today, and I already have them written out as a checklist. So there are a few things that I want to get done, but we'll see what ends up actually getting done. Maybe we get more done, maybe we get less done. We'll see. Cool. What's going on, Lenium? How we doing? I'm gonna throw up the first poll of the day. Who is talking? Who's there? Hey, John. How you doing? John. Annie Corey. How are you? Okay, I'm gonna start with the first poll of the day. I've been really enjoying these polls. So, how's everyone's day? That is the first poll of the day. Okay. Let's throw it. Throw it down. Poll God. Yeah. Poll God. Yo, Reece, how you doing? Razdaz, how you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, let's have a little vote. How's your day, everybody? What is this roguelike? Where is Monster Tribe? Monster Tribe is being worked on. I'm just publicly working on this game right now. But as you can see in my checklist, guys, don't worry about it. Look, do you see this? Monster Tribe. This is also on my Friday list. I am working on Monster Tribe today. I promise. So, don't worry about it. We're good. We're still getting Monster Tribe worked on. And yeah, so. Is your YouTube channel your full-time job, TapZap? Starting off with a nice little question here. So yeah, we'll actually do some questions, guys. You know the drill by now, hopefully, unless you're new here. If you are new here, first of all, welcome. Subscribe to the channel. We do this stuff quite often. But basically, if you have a question, ping my name in the chat and ask your question. I like to answer your questions. So yeah, so YouTube, technically, well, I mean, YouTube/game development is my full-time job. I'm doing an art course right now. I do YouTube. I make video games. And so with everything kind of combined together, that is my job. Yes. You told today is Monster Tribe? I'm sorry, man. I might show you guys some Monster Tribe stuff near the end of today's stream. But I want to like work on Monster Tribe a little bit more low-key right now while we get some things sorted. We're going to have a really cool big devlog at the end of the month, releasing our free demo and stuff like that for the public. Anyway, what do we want to get done today? We are going to be working on a couple things. So I actually changed how the game works slightly. So I actually might have to pull up the Google Doc. I'm going to have to pull up the Google Doc so I can see these changes. But yeah, so we're going to create the companion spawning, which I'll talk about in a second. The dash mechanic properly working. Last stream we set it up kind of working, but it's kind of bootleg, so. The melee attack, I don't know if we're going to do today. We'll see. And then HUD, loot drops is fine, I guess, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we get done. Do you know Jonas Tyler Roller? I'm not tight. No, not really. I've talked to him a couple of times. He was actually in a YouTube video on my channel a while back, but I haven't talked to him in a long time. What are you going to be working on today? I'm going to be working on the roguelike game. So here's my Trello board list. This is a rough idea of what we're going to be working on. So yeah, I did have to change some stuff on the design doc a little bit. I changed around a few things. I added in stats into the game, and so every monster or like companion would actually technically kind of change your stats around a little bit. So yeah, that's another thing. I have 5 days for holiday. Hopefully I can attend your live streams. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you so much, Bina. Lephius, hello, welcome, man. How you doing? Have you played Stardew Valley? I have, but I didn't get very far in the game. Okay. So for anybody new here, I'm just gonna load up the game so you guys can see what we're working with. It's very bootleg right now. It's only one day's worth of work, so not that much. But I think getting the concepts done is very important, so yeah. Anyway, we have our main guy kind of chilling in the middle, and then we have these companions spinning around, and we can actually technically like dash to these things in a very weird way. But yeah, it doesn't really work all that well. So today we're going to be actually creating the proper system for this. Did you decide on how the progression is yet? Not sure yet how I'm going to be progressing this today. At least today. Looking good so far. Thank you, Alpha. Alright, I got 76% of you guys saying your day is going good. So that's good to know. I'll ask some polls soon, but it's good to know that you guys are overall doing good today. Okay, so I'm just going to duplicate this 4 times, and for now I'm just going to start with the first character, because there's no point in adding new companions when we don't even have like a basic game set up. So let's do this. Progressing in roguelike is hard to do. I mean, designing it. Yeah, it's going to be a very simple style of roguelike game. We're not going to be doing anything crazy, as it is a game being made in 10 days. So nothing crazy, but I do have the idea fully fleshed out, and I do have an idea of how this is going to work. So, yo, can the character shoot lasers from his eye? well, one of the NPCs actually does, or one of the companions does. What's his name? Locke does. Where's Locke? This guy. Not this guy. This guy does. He shoots lasers. He is one of your companions. So, yeah, hopefully that satisfies your laser urge. Okay. So now that we have our 4 companions, basically each one is going to be set up to a different button. So like green is A, red is B, blue is X, and yellow is Y. And then WASD for keyboard controls as well, which we will be setting up today as well. But yeah, so we have our main sprites that we want to work with today. I might have to create a dash sprite as well, so I'm actually going to do that real quick. But let's do a little Q&A time. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop them below, and I will answer them. Game dev related or not, doesn't really matter to me. Let's find a frame that kind of works. I think this frame is fine. And then we'll just slightly customize this. It's a little confusing with all the outline pieces and stuff, but that's all right. We have our arm that's going to kind of come forward, and then this one I think is going to come back. Like this. How much money have you earned from games so far? That's a spicy question. I will answer that in 2 seconds. That's a spicy question, man. Not gonna go super in depth because I do eventually want to make a video on that exact topic. I actually have like the next 3 or 4 videos lined up of exactly what I want it to be. And I'm like so hyped. Like, guys, the content that's dropping for the rest of the year is like gonna be on a whole different level. I was just playing around with YouTube up until now, but the content that's gonna be dropping over the next like couple months is pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting. I have some brilliant ideas. I've decided it's time to stop wasting time on silly videos and start getting some real banger videos to actually get the channel popping. That's what I decided. But yeah, so I'll answer that question now. So the question was, how much money have you earned from your game so far? So without going too into detail here, and explaining this more in depth in a full-length YouTube video, most of the money that I make, like, this is my full-time job, but most of the money I make is not technically really from like games specifically. There's a lot of things that I do on this, like, to create an income. So for example, YouTube ads is nice. It's a little bit of money that comes in every month consistently. You have sponsorships, which is another kind of nice thing. Usually I try to get sponsorships at least like once a month. I'm taking a break from sponsorships for now, but I'm sure you'll see them make a little bit of a comeback soon, as I need money and whatever. Hold up. I need to change the sorting. What else is there? There's also trying to think of some other revenue sources, because I think it's important. It's important to know like how you can make money, and that's the video I want to make. I want to explain exactly like what my income is exactly from all the things that I do, and then actually talk about like how do you do that? How do you set it up, and how do you start making money? How could you eventually turn it into a full-time career? So what else do I do? I do commission work sometimes, and then obviously selling my games, Kickstarters or actual like game sales or whatever, putting sales in games in bundles. I think that's it. Hopefully this art course helps a lot with income, but we'll see when that actually happens, right? But yeah, so there's quite a few things. Anyway, from games specifically, like only games, I think the Kickstarter, how much did the Kickstarter raised $20,000. And so how that was split, it was split very weirdly, because we have 2 main developers on the game, myself included, and then we have our composer Leonard, who's also in like a rev share thing as well, and then the company funds as well. I don't count the company funds as like my income, because that would be kind of dumb, because the company funds are spent for things like, you know, paying for advertisements or paying for you know, random commission work, things like that. So anyway, I think I made about 6,000 or 7,000 from the Kickstarter or something, just to kind of get me to float and be okay to like pay for, you know, rent and stuff while through development. Then the rest of the money just, you know, to everybody else on the team, and then also the, you know, company getting the game on Switch. You have to pay for a lot of things, and you know, paying for artwork and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, I'm gonna try to finish this, and then I'll get back to some more questions, because I'm kind of rambling a lot here, and I'm progressing very slowly. So this will be our dash frame for the time being. Nothing fancy. But is this day 1? This is day 2, technically, no, this is day 3. Day 1 was just completely like planning and stuff. Also, if you guys are in here and you haven't liked the video, please like the video. It helps promote it to more people. YouTube picks up on that, and then we have more people to talk to, and it's a nice way to support. So yeah, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Electric speedruns. What's your favorite video you've made? Man. Hold up, let me actually pull up the channel quick, because that's a good question. I think definitely one of the more recent ones. I feel like I've been progressing a lot recently. Like the video and I give you a cookie. Thank you, Bargy, I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys want a cookie, ask Bargy, and make sure you like the video. I've gotta say, I think one of the favorite uploads I've made is either Stop Making Games Like This. I think there's a very, very nice like principle and idea behind that one. What's another good one? I really like the one that I actually just put out, Start Making Games the Right Way. I think it's very informative, and it's something that I've wanted to make for a long time. So actually making it is like really, really interesting. And then maybe, yeah, these videos kind of suck down here. But up here is good. Up here is good. I like the Game Jam video as well. I don't know. We're here to work. We're here to work. So we're gonna work. Open your stream. It will be funny, please. I'm not gonna open my stream on stream. Making videos can be a struggle. I have only just started making videos myself recently. Finding time is definitely tough, especially if you edit your own stuff. I would definitely agree with you, Jason. I definitely agree with you, man. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. Guys, in the chat, use a little emoji. Where are you guys from? A little flag emoji of where you guys are from. Anyway, I'm gonna use this for now. It's looking a little like white heavy on this back piece here. But that's all right. And I think I move it down one as well. And maybe forward. All right, so we'll use this as our dash frame, and we'll get to some coding. I forgot to look this stuff up, guys, but it's okay. Australia, what is that? Illinois? What is that? Earth? Nice. Sorry, I'm late. Don't worry, you're not late, Jamie. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. But we are trying to hit 100 likes, so let's get it going, guys. Are you saying it wasn't our GMTK video? I don't even know if that's public on my channel anymore. Like, I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure. I privated a lot of the videos that I felt were just not, like, that I didn't edit well. So, it might be on there, I'm not sure. What the hell is Australia? I don't know, man. Okay, so... Oh my god, I forgot that I set this up so badly. I don't know if we're gonna do any code cleaning today, because that's like really boring. I don't think you guys want to see that, but... Oh, actually, this is good now. We can use this because I changed how the game mechanics work. We can actually use this, but I'm gonna change the names of these. So basically, we're gonna be dashing to each of our each of our companions. We have 4 companions, each controlled by a button, and so we can throw that in here. So we're gonna replace Jarg 1. Oh my god. With dash A. I got the order wrong, but that's okay. And then replace Jarg 2 with dash B. And then I just gotta change these things. So this is CB. I'm using controller inputs, but I'm not even going to be using the controller until like one of the last days of development. So that's kind of weird, but that's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess, at the end of the day. I'm from Saturn. Nice, man. Hey, just hopping on to say hi. I'm really ill, so I got to rest. I hope the stream will go well. Thank you, The Trunk. Thanks so much, man. Enum States, you make me weep. Why? What's wrong with Enum States, man? Julian's always at me for my coding. Oh my god. Julian, chill out. Can we see the game so far? Yes. As soon as I finish this first thing, you guys will see the game. What I want to do right now is I just want to have these guys appear on screen. So we're going to do companion B, companion A, and then we're just going to duplicate 2 more. I just want these guys to spawn properly and then actually get a dash working. Companion X is going to be blue. These are pretty standard controls, I think. I think this is Xbox controls, but yeah, I mean, it's fine. If you use a PS4 controller, I don't know what to tell you. I do, so no judgment, but, you know. Making a roguelike in 10 days. What day are you at? I'm at day 3. Kaishido. Kaishido? Is that how you say your name? Also, just as an FYI, guys, completely up to you. No obligation to do this, but if you guys do super chat in one of the roguelike streams, so today's stream, basically, you will be getting shouted out in the video when it comes out in October. So just as a little incentive, this is a free game that I'll be releasing on Steam. And so I'm kind of already at a money loss right now because I got to pay for music for the game because I don't know how to make music, so I have to pay somebody for that. And I got to pay for the Steam license and, you know, if I'm doing promotional artwork. So your boy's already at a big loss right now. So if you want to help support the game before it comes out, you can super chat and then you'll get shouted out at the end of the devlog video when that comes out. So completely up to you, but I just thought I'd throw that out there just in case. So we're going to parent this object. Every object should be, or every companion object should be parented to this companion A. Just to make life a little easier. Bold of you to assume it's available where I live. Yeah, very bold of me. Spezzy Brat, how you doing? Aqua Rye, what's going on? Dan, this reminds me of my first game that I made in GameMaker Studio. With enum states, you end up relying on something called case statements, which result in fan-out problems. In general, polymorphic dispatch is a far more scalable option. I don't know what fan-out problems are, man. I just started using enum. Oh my god, everyone's roasting me for enum states. Okay, well, thank you guys. Maybe I won't use enum states after all. We'll see. Yo, Reece, how you doing? I'm doing good, Aggregate Universe. I'm doing good. Let's do some nice code here. So we're gonna do range or spawn X and spawn Y. So what's gonna happen is every time we dash, all of our companions are gonna disappear. You're gonna dash to whatever companion you selected. So, for example, if you press the X button, you'll dash towards the blue companion because blue is corresponded with X. So whatever button you press, you dash to one of your companions. All of your companions disappear and they'll reappear. They'll respawn on a random placement around your character. So that is how that works. That is how that works. X Royal, thank you so much for your super chat, guys. Hype in the chat for X Royal. Just got in. Keep up the work. Have yourself a royal day. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it so much. So we're gonna throw you up on the board, and you will obviously get your shout out. As you did super chat, you'll get your shout out in the video when it comes out. Hold up, super chats. X Royal. Thank you so much, dude. Guys, I got to do some recording today for the new video coming out. It's kind of a banger. I want to do a lot more like skit stuff. Cause you guys voted in the polls like a couple weeks ago that you guys wanted to see like real life stuff a lot more. You want to see my face more and just like me interacting with you guys over just seeing, gameplay visuals all the time. So I want to incorporate a lot more skits. Usually in my intros, I want to do a lot more skits and just fun editing stuff, fun things to make the videos better. Guys, we're 10 likes away from 100 likes. Let's hit it. Let's hit it right now. Let's get 100 likes. Just found the stream. Good luck on your game. Thank you, Nicholas B. Thank you so much, man. Will there be a turtle monster when the game comes out? I don't think so. In Monster Tribe, probably. In this game, I don't think so. I don't think so, man. 98. Guys, we need two more. We need two more people to hit like on this stream. Okay, so spawn X, we're gonna do I random range. I'm gonna do this a little unconventional here. So we're gonna go, I don't know exactly what the distance is. Hold on, let me check the camera. We need to check the camera width and height. That would be important. So the height should be shorter. So the height is 180. So I'm gonna say, let's do like 80. I'm just spouting nonsense right now. Let's do 80 to 160. So this is basically the distance away from the character that that our companions can spawn from. Is what that is. Then we're gonna say image alpha will always default at 0 because we want the alpha to increase when they spawn. Okay, nice. Guys, we'll be testing the game real soon. So yeah. Can you give me a shout out? My parents will not let me spend money on YouTube. Cobalt. Shout out to Cobalt. Shout out to Cobalt. Over 100 likes. Thank you guys. We did it. We killed it. Oh wait, that's not Monster Tribe. But I'll watch it anyway. Yeah, we're making a roguelike game right now. We'll be making Monster Tribe. Well, I'm working on Monster Tribe today. I'm just not streaming it. Streaming makes me work a lot slower, so I try my best not to stream Monster Tribe so I can actually get work done. But maybe when this game's over, we'll swap back to Monster Tribe streams. Okay, so if image alpha is less than 1, we're going to want to increase alpha. So we're gonna have a statement here to basically check when we want the image alpha to actually increase, and that would be when you get to your new location. We're gonna do a little frame swap where everybody picks a new spawn point, and then alpha will begin. So I'll just say alpha equals, by default, alpha equals false. So this is gonna check. Bam. And then I'll just reverse this. Boom. Done. So that's our, I'm just going to start to kind of comment some stuff here. So we'll say this is our, like our alpha code. I don't know what to call this. Appreciate the effort you put into the videos. Just found you from the dev dump. Oh, that's interesting. And everything you put out is a great resource of knowledge. Hopefully I can get out of tutorial hell soon. Oh man, John, tutorial hell. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to tutorial hell. Hold on. Let me make that a poll. I like that, John. Who here is stuck in tutorial hell? Gamedev. Boom. Ask the community. Let's go. Who here is in tutorial hell? If you guys don't know what tutorial hell is, basically it's like just a game dev phrase or whatever where the only thing you can do is follow tutorials and then basically grab that code and then use that in your games. Not being in tutorial hell is basically being able to make a game without tutorials. So, who here, I'm just curious to know. It's anonymous, so we don't have to feel ashamed. It's anonymous. But who here is stuck in tutorial hell? Who here is good sailing on their own, making their games with no tutorials, doing life in the fast lane? No judgment, guys. It's just a poll. An anonymous poll. 56% of you guys are in tutorial hell. Oh my god, that's funny. It's not funny, it's a serious matter. But I just like the face. I like the circle face. Guys, what's your favorite like emoji face? I think this face is solid. Like, oh, I don't like it as an emoji though. I just like it as :O. I think it's nice. But anyway, what's your favorite emoji? Type it in chat. Drink your coffee now. Yes, sir. There's also procrastination hell. That's true. That's so true. Oh my god. Okay, hold up. Let me finish this while you guys send in your emojis. I'm gonna work. I'm not gonna look at chat. I'm gonna focus on this, then I'll look at your emojis, and we'll get back to chatting with you guys. Okay, so we're gonna say if spawn equals true, that means that we're gonna respawn. I'll say respawn, actually. That would make more sense. Respawn will equal false right away, and then we're gonna change our spawn X and Y. We're gonna say X equals spawn X, Y equals spawn Y. And I'm just gonna re-grab this code. And we'll do that. And then, hold on, there's one more thing I have to do here. So we have to do, Hold up. I think there's an easy way to do this. I think it's choose. Yeah, I think it's choose. So we choose either positive or negative. So I'm going to choose -1 or +1. And we'll have to relate this to a variable. So I'll just say variable equals negative. I'll just say negative spawn. So negative spawn equals choose either a negative or a positive, and so we're going to times our spawn x and y by neg spawn. So it's either going to times it by 1, which won't do anything, or times it by -1, which will make it a negative. Yeah. Reece, I swear to God, you're using a state machine and then have if respawn. The audacity. I'm sorry, man. I'm like, this is a game I'm making in 10 days. I don't have time to optimize. I hate Julian, guys. I hate Julian. I know he's half my my income, but I hate Julian. The goal, though, is not to evolve past tutorials. It is to not need to rely on them. Everyone watches tutorials. Learning is a constant journey, but the difference is if you watch to copy or to learn. Yes, I agree, Jason, 100%. By no means are following tutorials bad, but I think what tutorial hell is where you need, as you said, you have to rely on them. You can't code without the tutorial. You can't make a platformer game without looking up, how do I make a platformer? Or you can't code in a new system like working on a shooter game without looking up the tutorial. So it's things like that, right? So I'm going to close the poll now. 70% of you guys are in tutorial hell, which by no means is a bad thing. Guys, everybody learns at different times, right? Maybe you're 2 months into game development. Maybe you're 3 years into game development. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're all here to support each other. And that's what this community is about, right? That's what half my videos are on, is trying to teach people game development or encourage people to start, developing games or whatever, because I do think it is a very fun skill, and it's also, yeah, I don't know. It's what I do for a living, so why not encourage more people to do it? 70%, yeah, crazy. It's good to know, though. It's good to know what's going on. Anyway, back to this. So I need to go back into the player now, and we need to. Julian's about to cry because of my coding, but it's okay. So if state dash B, hold up. Let's just do this for now. Distance to objects. I'm just gonna say, hold on. I'm just gonna say if place meeting. This will be fine for now. If place meeting X, Y, O companion B, then state equals states dot idle. And we're just gonna grab this code and change it to A. And that will be good to go. These objects are never getting destroyed, so this should be fine. But I might have to throw in some instance exist checks soon. By the way, what programming language is this? This is GameMaker Studios 2. So it's using its own programming language. It's GML. So yeah. Nicholas B, what's going on, man? Max Reinhardt, how we doing? I know it's a boring stream, guys. It's a coding stream, so I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to keep you guys happy. So it's a very simple game, which is why I don't really need optimization here. Okay. So now we can dash to all 4 of our companions. And then we're just going to set a thing. So we're going to say, I got to actually enclose this because we need more than one line. I got to say, O companion V. Dot, we'll say, or I guess, no, this would be a global thing. So we'll say, I need some kind of variable to relate to all of the companions, so they all know when to disappear and reappear. I think I'm just gonna make global.alpha. I'm just gonna make it a global variable. So we'll say global.alpha equals true. So let's go back to our code here, and we'll have to change this to be a global. Oh, so I actually want it to be false. I want to set it to be... Oh, no. We're good. Okay, so if global.alpha equals true, so we're going to do the respawn thing now. We're going to say... Oh my god. I think I need another variable. And then I promise I'll show the gameplay very soon. Damn it, this is so annoying. Okay, global. We're gonna make this a global as well. This has got to be a global variable. Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind. Okay, I'm getting lost. Back on track. So when we press a button, when does that happen? I'm gonna change these buttons. So we're gonna say. When you press W, it's -A. When you press D, it's -B. And then we'll just copy this and grab 2 more. We're gonna have maybe a global dash variable to check when we're actually dashing. Or no, it doesn't need to be a global variable. Anyway, I'm gonna see if you guys have any questions for me while I do this. So if dash equals false, that means that you can do these things. And then I'll just say, if we're not in idle state. If we're not in the idle state, then by default, that means that dash will equal true, because there's only 5 states. So if you're in idle, then your dash is false. If you're not in idle, then dash would be true. Do you have an opinion on tab 9? I've never heard of that, so I do not. I'm considering trying it out since I assume it can give better understanding of code, since I'm just starting out, but don't want it to be a crutch. I don't know what tab 9 is. I've never heard of it. Will this game be free? Yes, it will be free. Can GameMaker Studio 2 free trial export Eggloaf? I'm actually not sure, because I think they just changed the payment model for GameMaker recently. So I'm not sure on that one. I'm not sure. Have you ever made a 3D game? I've made 3D game prototypes. I spent 30 days working in Unity, and I only tried 3D stuff because I make 2D games. So I tried to force myself to try something new. But yeah. The free version can export now. Okay, that's good. All right. So what are we doing here? So state will equal idle, and then we'll also say dash equals false. I guess technically this would we could just throw this in the idle code. Damn. I don't understand anything you're saying about the coding, and I'm tired of pretending I do. I apologize. I apologize. That's why I'm trying to engage with you guys, because I know half of you don't use GameMaker, or more than half of you don't. So I apologize. I apologize. But yeah, so we're gonna say if dash equals true, then global.alpha will also equal true. Or no, it'll equal false. It'll equal false. And then we'll say, watch this, watch this. Ha, perfect. I think this will work now. I think. But yeah, I think, last thing here, guys. Last thing, we have to make the respawn actually happen. So I'm going to relate to all of these objects, which is super annoying, but so technically we should now have a working game. Technically. This is so unoptimized, it's disgusting. So if anybody codes in here, I apologize. I don't mean to harm you with my awful coding. I apologize in advance. Okay, so we got to set up a global variable. So we're just going to type globals, and we're going to create that as a script. So in scripts, we're going to create a new script, and this will be called globals. And in here, we're just going to set our global variables. So we'll say global.alpha equals false by default, I think. Or no, maybe true. I think it equals true by default. Hey, got an ad with you before watching this, LMAO. That's so funny. Yeah, I didn't realize they were running the Machinations ad, to be honest. I didn't realize. If respawn equals true. Oh no. Did I not set that somewhere? Oh right. I didn't actually copy this code in any of the other objects. So these, oh no. Hold up. Do I need this code? I need this. Yeah, so it should just be, I think I can just get rid of the code in all of the other ones, and because they're children object, it'll just grab the same code, and I don't think I need to change anything. So let me just delete all these events so it'll copy it from the main object. And then we should have a working game. Wonderful. Bam. Let me just double check. All right, and then I just need to make X. So, okay. The last final thing that I actually forgot about is I have to say X equals oPlayer.X plus spawn X, and then do the same thing for Y. And I have to update that in the actual code as well. And then on my life, I think it'll actually work first try. I think I'm a genius, but you know, it's all good. I'm actually just gonna grab all of this. Bam. Okay. Looking at chat. Julian is... Oh, no. Are you kidding me? What is happening? Oh, I didn't make respawn a variable. Respawn, by default, I think should equal false. Because we're technically doing this respawn code right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome, the monster. How you doing? Guys, if you're just joining in... Oh, no. Why are my monsters over there? No, man. Why are they over there? What happened? Why? But I didn't even put them in the room, though. So that's kind of unfortunate. So we have A, B. We need X and Y. So maybe this is too much. I'll decrease this. Hey man, how's it going? How's your other game doing? It's doing well. Monster Tribe is going well. No, why are they over there? Why are they over there, guys? What is happening? They're all going in the same location. Like, yeah, this doesn't work. This doesn't work at all. Oh my god. That's so annoying. Okay, what's going on? Let's do some check-in. Some check-in. Yo, hey Reece, what's going on, Michael? It's been a little while, man. Okay, so what the hell is happening here? Oh my god. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Yeah, so all of these things will be like, they should appear in different locations. I don't know why they're all appearing in the same location. Oh wait, hold on. This is a huge thing that I forgot to do. I didn't actually put the code in a bracket, so our math is a little wrong. Hey, what time is it for you? It's 11:20 a.m. So it's just before noon. Sorry for asking, what is a roguelike game? Never heard of it. A roguelike game is a game that was based off of the original game Rogue. Basically what it means is it's like a procedurally generated or like randomly generated game that there's permadeath. So every time you die, you actually reset back to the beginning of the game. That's like those are the main principles, I would say. Somebody might end up like destroying me on that description, but it is what it is. It's the simplest I can possibly say for that description. So let's check. Why does this not work? Why does this not work? All of the companions respawn will equal true. So they should get new locations. So we're going to the new location, right? That works. We should only be able to dash when we're in an idle state, which also makes sense. Global.alpha should equal false. So hold on, did we set No, we didn't set global.alpha to equal true anywhere. Unless maybe we did in here. Yeah, we did in here. So yeah, I don't know why that's acting up. Let's just try it again with the brackets. Michael, how have you been? What are you making? I'm making a roguelike game in 10 days. Guys, if you guys don't know who Michael Kocha is, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Because he's a pretty cool guy, and he's doing some cool stuff. He's making a very fun game. So yeah, they're still like, they're spawning super... I think it works, technically. It's just that the spawn rate is insanely huge. Why do we keep moving? Oh my god. What is happening? Hold up. Do you use aseprite? Yes, I do. Is that a flex? Is what a flex? Are you enjoying yourself today? I am. Is it something here? I don't know. I don't understand. Guys, we should be moving towards these things. So I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's acting up. Is the background moving or is the player? They're both moving. They're both moving. But for some reason, all of the guys are moving. Hold up. I'll just do like 80 to 100 or maybe like 60 to 100. I think that maybe I'm just using the wrong size. Oh, right. And then also we need a negative spawn X and a negative spawn Y. I'm kind of dumb for that one. That would help. That would definitely help. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it done. Okay, I think it's time for another poll. Okay. So everybody's on screen now. If I press W, I should go to... I don't even remember which guy. It should have been the green. I think we went to the green. It looks like it's working now. I just don't know which which guy is corresponding to which thing. It does work though. Guys, it actually works. They're just spawning off screen. So we just have to make the range smaller. But we got it working game. We got it working game. So let's do like 20 to like, I don't know, 70. Let's just say I know what I'm doing. Because it should grab from our coordinates and then add this value. Maybe the camera's smaller than I thought. I don't know. Okay, so here's the format. Guys, it's question time. So here's the format. You ping me, and then you say Q:, and then you ask your question. So let's do some Q&A action. Guys, feel free to ask some questions in the chat. And we'll have some fun. Okay, does this work? It looks like it's working. But now the range is a little too small, maybe? Oh, the problem is that the camera is also moving too slow. Camera needs to be way faster on following the player. But yeah, it does work. So every button does correspond with a different thing. I'll have to just shoot up like a little prompt on top. You'll have the button on top of the character. Okay, nice. Question. I've been working on projects that went nowhere for 2 years. How do you find the inspiration to start on something new? And how do you find ideas for small games? So the first part of the question. How do you find the inspiration to start on something new? Honestly, I feel like at all times I have like 30 game ideas in my head. So, and that's just because I like it. I like the creativity of like creating new game ideas and stuff. So for me, that one is like too much of an issue. I like always have game ideas all the time, sprawling around in my brain. I think that's how most people are. Is the reason that most people can't continue and get somewhere successful with game dev is everyone just keeps restarting. They think of a new game idea and then they restart because things get boring. If you do things for a long time, they get boring. So I don't know how to help you on that one, because for me that's just like natural. It's a natural response for me to like want to do something new. How do you find ideas for small games? I think so hold on, let me fix this camera first. I think the follow speed needs to be way faster. And same with this player. But yeah, honestly, I think it's just been like a lot, like over time, I kind of just find something that works for me as far as like games go. But I think the biggest thing is just playing a bunch of games. I play a lot of indie games, or at least used to. I used to play a lot of indie games before I got into game development, which is why like it's inspired me so much to like, you know, make pixel art games in the first place and like learn pixel art and stuff like that, because those are the types of games that I personally played. So I just pull a lot of inspiration from games that I've played or things that I'm passionate about, and which is obviously like video games and stuff. But yeah, and then just bringing it into a small thing. So just enter some game jams. Game jams is a great way to like work on small projects that you need to finish in a certain amount of time, or challenge yourself like I'm doing now. Making a game in 10 days. It's not for a game jam. It's just for, you know, releasing something and making a video on it and, you know, having something out there. But yeah, I think that just comes with practice. A lot of prototyping. I should mention that I find it easy to start games, but they always end up being too large scope. Yeah, I think a lot of people have that kind of mentality. Okay, I always like to use this analogy. It's kind of like the kite and the lion, right? You kind of have like the realist and the dreamer. And so I feel like all my life, like growing up, I've always been the dreamer. And so I kind of had to force myself to ground myself and kind of, you know, take life a little bit more like of an approach as like a realist and yeah, like ground myself. So as far as game development goes and like relating it to games and creating games and stuff, that's kind of where like what do you call it, scope creep comes from. Is like you're constantly just like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if, like that statement. It's just like that's just like a big part of like making games. It's like, what if I add this feature, or I make this thing, or I do this thing? And so things kind of just like keep blowing up, and your game gets bigger and bigger. So I think the biggest thing is just deciding on exactly like a core feature. You should be able to explain your game in one sentence. And I think that's the biggest thing is, for the most part, if you're an indie developer and you're working on small games, you should be able to explain your game in a single sentence. And that way you're not getting, you know, what if I add, you know, a leveling system, and then what if I add mining to my game, or what if I, you know, add bug catching to my game? It's easy to come up with new things that will make your game more interesting, but I think the way that you become a good developer is by making something better with less. So yeah, how about testers? Testers, I don't think I need testers because the game will be done in the next week, and then I'm just gonna release it. So I think we're good. But the game will be free, so you can play the game when it comes out. And yeah, that's my input on Blake's question. My input on Blake's question. Okay, hold up. I need to change. I'm just gonna change the value of 15 to follow speed, because we need to relate this to a variable now. And this will be 10. What's the best way to get back inspiration for a game? So, okay, great question. Let me answer that in a second. I think my guy was off screen, so it didn't let me like move to him. That was kind of weird. Also, I can't dash when I'm not on a guy, which is good. So the last thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that these guys' alpha is actually at full opacity before we can re-dash. I think that's a good thing to do. And then also we got to make the thing a little bit bigger, the range a little bit bigger. So yeah, what's the best way to get back inspiration for a game? This is just like a Q&A sesh I see that we got going on here. I would say, okay. I don't mean to do this, guys. I don't mean to plug, but I'm just saying, Goodguess and myself made a 2-part video series on this exact topic. So if you want, I can't remember which ones was done on which channel. Let me check. But yeah, Goodguess and myself, we made a 2-part series. We did one on his channel, one on mine. And they cover determination, inspiration, and motivation. So if you want my actual like exact like proper feedback. So it's this video, finding motivation to start your indie game. And then what was the video on my channel? It is the thumbnail's bootleg. So nobody really watched it, but how determination will save your games. So I did the more he did the more motivation and inspiration aspect, which again, we are both in both of the videos. So you're getting both of our inputs in both videos. But mine's more on determination. You know, when you don't have the motivation, when you don't have that like emotion driving you to like create, how do you still create games? And then Good Guess's part was on, you know, how do you refine that motivation to like be inspired by your project, or, you know, stay with what you're working on. So 2-part series, I would highly recommend those. Those are actually 2 of my favorite videos. I'm not gonna lie. Like, somebody asked me earlier at the beginning of the stream, what's your favorite YouTube video? Those 2 are some of my favorites as far as videos that I've worked on. So yeah. Okay, looking for more questions here. What do you use this game? Why do you use this game engine? I use GameMaker because it's very easy to prototype games. I've been using it for 5 years now, and it's very easy to make pixel art games. I've tried other engines that, like, for example, Unity. It took me a long time to figure out like how to like actually import like pixel art stuff, because it's not really built for that. It's very, very doable. I know a lot of people that make pixel art games in Unity, but it just, for me, like, GameMaker was just something that just immediately just spoke to me. I really like just the workflow of how the game engine works. So I mentioned in my last video, I'm not going to be using GameMaker forever, but for what I'm using it for and the type of games that I'm making, it works great. So that is why. Bro, why don't you use visual scripting like a real man? I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, so let's do a couple things here. I'm gonna go back into the companion. I'm gonna make them spawn a little faster, the alpha, and then we're also gonna make dash only equal true when the image alpha is greater than or equal to 1. So I'm gonna say we're gonna go to the player object, and in idle state, I'm gonna say if I only need to relate to one object because they'll all spawn at the same time. If oCompanion A dot image alpha is greater than or equal to 1, then dash will equal false. So we can only dash when all of our companions are back at full opacity. And I think that will make things a little bit better. And then we're also going to change the range on this. So I'm actually gonna make this into 2 more things. So I'm gonna say range X and range Y, just so I don't need to keep changing these values. So I'll say 35. Oh, right. We just need a range minimum, and a range maximum. So I'll say 35 to 75. And then we can just plug these values in. So we say range min, range max. And I can just copy this. And that way, whenever we need to change these, we just need to change it in one place and we're good to go. So that'll be good. And then I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to move this to the end. And I'm going to say if instance, hold up. We're going to make the change, and then we're going to say if instance place does not equal no one. Whoops, what am I doing? Or no, if place free. I actually don't remember what this is. If place free? I think it's place free. Our X and Y. Gamedev, how's life? Life is pretty good, man. Life is pretty good. So not place free. What about place empty? If Julian's still in the chat, he might be able to help me here. But basically, I just want to check to make sure that we're not colliding with any object. So I'll say if place empty x, y, we want to redo this code. So okay, let's just do this. So we should have to technically have all of our guys not be touching any other object. Place empty checks for all objects on all layers using the object's collision mask. I don't want that. I don't want that. All right, let's just go to collisions and see. I guess maybe instance place? No, because I don't want a specific object. I just don't want it to like if I have like particles or a HUD on the screen, I don't want it to like mess up that. Let's check. What is place free? I'm just gonna use place empty for now. Okay. Whatever. That's fine. Let's make sure this works. Let's check it. Place meeting is what you want. I normally use place meeting, but don't I have to relate that to an object? Like to a specific object? Can I just type in like all? Does that work? Oh my god. It actually works. Can I just do that? Place meeting all? I'm gonna hope that that works. Question, any tips for getting out of tutorial hell? Yeah, so earlier we did a poll on who's in tutorial hell. 70% of you guys said you were. So, oh no. 2 of them are like in the exact same place. It didn't work. It didn't work. It's better to use parents. But I wanted to, all right. I don't know, man. I kind of want to use all because I want it to be like any object. I don't want any object touching it. Okay. Any tips? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good question. Any tips? I would just say, first of all, don't be ashamed. Like, if you are in tutorial hell, if you are just like, you can't make games without tutorials or whatever, don't be ashamed. Everybody learns at a different rate. I was technically like in tutorial hell. I was like looking at tutorials for everything that I needed for the first like year because I was just copying tutorials. I was basically just like copying the code that they were saying and not actually understanding it. So I would say really just like, it might sound less efficient, but it's more efficient because you're gonna, you know, learn coding sooner. So I would just say like, make sure that if you are actually like watching a tutorial, because I do recommend starting with tutorials when you're new. It's a great way to learn, but I think that the biggest thing is that most people don't actually like follow what people are saying and they kind of just like copy code. So I'd say force yourself to not copy code, understand the principles, understand, you know, what an if statement is or what a for loop does or when you should use, you know, certain functions or whatever, and just get to know your engine. But don't be ashamed if, you know, you spend the first month or 6 months or 2 years copying from tutorials. It's just, you know, everybody learns differently. So, yeah. Anyway, this doesn't work, so I don't know why. I'll have to figure something else out eventually. But yeah, that doesn't seem to work. So, oh, you know why? It's because it's it's happening, like if one object isn't meeting an object, then it'll set this stuff. It'll set this stuff and then it'll move on. So I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to do this for all of our objects. Oh my God. This is not a good way to do this. Yeah, for now, I'm not going to bother with this. This doesn't really matter for now. This is something I'll work on when I get into like the optimization and the polish of the game. I don't need to do that right now. Let's just test to make sure that this works. So I go here and I'm moving. Whatever, I click a button and I go to one of my little guys here. And just like that, this works. So what should we do next, guys? I'm gonna make a poll. What should we work on next? So hold up, let me make a poll. I just accidentally made a blank poll, so I apologize for that. Let me close that down once it pops up. Yeah, I made it. I made a blank poll. Okay, there we go. All right, let's try that again. So let's go back to our Trello and see what objectives we have for today. So create companion spawning, that's done. Create dash mechanic, that is done. So there's a couple things we could do here. You guys are trolling. You voted on the blank poll. Nice. Okay, so we could create melee attack. Oh, whoops. All right, what do we work on next? So we can create melee attack. We can create. We can. What else can we do? Add HUD. Oh wait, no, we don't have the visuals. So add visuals for HUD. Or we can create loot. There we go. There's the poll. There's the poll. That's true. It's nice to copy code, then try to recreate the same code by memory. The thing is, I wouldn't even say that. Gaming chair. Because again, then you're just kind of memorizing things, where coding, it's not really about memorization. It's about just like understanding the principles. Like if you just memorize the format of how a for loop is actually done, you're not really going to understand what it does necessarily. So I think it's going beyond that. It's understanding not just how to memorize a copying of a piece of code. Like, let me memorize how collision is set up in a platformer in GameMaker. It's like understanding the fundamentals of like, what sign does, what sign is, or what place meeting is. Learning these functions to relate, or like, your X and Y, all of these things, your speed. It's breaking it down way further. Okay, so it looks like you guys want to do the melee attack. All right, melee attack is winning, but I'll give you guys a little bit. But melee attack is currently winning. Better to avoid confusion in visuals early on than change everything. Yeah, that's true. I agree, but I'm gonna give the people what they want. So if you guys want a melee attack, we'll make a melee attack. I have aseprite loaded up, ready to go. So yeah. I feel like the next day I think the next day I want to actually work on the select screen. Or maybe that should be one of the last days. I don't really know. Okay. So I'm just gonna grab our character just so I can see a general size. Pop him in the middle. Actually, I'm gonna throw him off to the side, so we have more space. I feel bad for using GameMaker because many people are moving to Godot. I don't think it's a big deal. Use whatever you think is appropriate for you. Okay, I'm gonna close the poll now. So melee attack 1, we're gonna finish off the stream with a melee attack. How's that sound? How does that sound, guys? I gotta work on Monster Tribe later, so can't spend too much time here. But I think the best way to do this is actually to create a circle. I'm gonna make a circle, and then we're gonna cut the circle and use this as our basic curve. It looks a little too rounded. I'm creating some kind of like slash. It's just a very, very basic slash. That just looks like an arrow. Solid. Okay, let's bring it back to the circle. Not too bad. Okay, outline. We're gonna outline this thing, and then is there anything else we should do this? I think maybe outline it in the same thing. Outline it in this lighter color. I think that would be nice. Do I use any other colors? I don't think so. We might be able to use this color. To shade the little slash. I'm just experimenting right now. It's a little too chaotic, I think. What is the best visual scripting game engine? I would ask GoodGiss. He just put a video out like an hour ago on that. If you want my personal opinion, I think Construct is quite good. I actually just made a sponsored video for Construct a little while ago, and I think it was a very good experience. Very nice experience. Okay. Pretty happy with this. So I'm just gonna chuck this in the game now. Guys, can you believe it? We're already almost done the stream. Can you believe that? I'm just gonna name this melee because all the different characters would have different melee attacks. So this is just like the first one. I finished my homework just to watch you in class. That's hype, man. Are you watching me in class? I love when people tell me that stuff. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like, I remember, like, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they mentioned that they were gonna, that they were talking about me in class or something. And then, like, a couple weeks ago, I was streaming, and somebody was like, "Hey, man, just wanted to let you know, like, your stream is actually in my classroom. Like, we're watching you in our classroom as a group activity." And I thought that was really weird. Yeah, super weird. Super weird. All right. So I'm going to count this as finished. then I have to export this as a PNG. Nice. And then we can import this in GameMaker. I'll call this S melee, and then basically what's going to happen is all of the melee attacks are going to be stuck in this one image. Where's melee? There it is. I don't know if I change. Oh no. Yeah, this is good. Perfect. Let's create an O melee. And this is going to be super, super simple. We're just going to set a speed. Let's say 2 by default. Direction. And then, I guess a lifetime variable. It's just how long the thing lasts for. And then I'll say this lasts for half a second, so 30 frames, which is because it's running in 60 frames per second. Is it? Our game might be running in 30 frames. Oh no, it's 60 frames. I think they changed it on me a little while back. A couple years ago, it used to be 30 frames. Was GameMaker's default. Your stream is playing while I'm making my game. Yeah, I love when people just do stuff while we're chilling. Imagine if watching Reese's stream was a school class. Literally, like it happened. It happened. I thought it was so weird. He's like, hey man, like, can you say hi to Mr. Blah blah blah? His teacher. Like, dude, why are you watching me in class? Why are you guys watching me on the smartboard? So funny. I'm watching you while I work. I'm watching you, or I'm also making a game. Yeah, that's hype. Your stream is playing while I'm making my game. You guys are all doing stuff. Oh, I thought the character was the real one. It was just for reference. Yeah, so it's the character select screen, Wesley. So as you can see here, there's a character select screen, and so it shows all of the actual companions in the top left here. But this is like a detailed image, a detailed profile version of the monsters. We're making it in 10 days, so I wouldn't have enough time to animate these guys in this size. Anyway, we don't need this anymore. We can delete the test file. Okay, so now by default direction will be 0, and once again all of this code is going to be very temporary. I'm just going to say lifetime. So minus minus is basically like saying add or -1 every frame of the game is basically what minus minus is. It's the same as basically subtracting by 1 every frame. Okay, so if lifetime is less than or equal to 0, then image alpha is going to plus equal alpha speed, or I guess negative alpha speed. Well, we'll just say alpha speed, and then we'll just make this a negative value. I'm watching you while watching YouTube, or watching TV, YouTube, another stream, and thinking about a game. David, that is a lot going on, man. This is how our society is. I can't think of the word right now. I was gonna say something. I was gonna roast you, but my brain stopped working mid-sentence. Damn it! I was gonna roast you, David. I was gonna roast you, man. You're lucky. You're lucky. You got away this time. I was gonna say this is why our society is infested with ADHD, but Like it's just, I don't know. It, in my opinion, like this is just a personal opinion here. I'm not like sharing some kind of next level conspiracies here, but I'm just saying because of how like our current culture is, everything's about like more, and like just being driven to the next new thing, because that's a part of marketing, right? Marketing, in a sense, is getting like attracting people to your product. And if you're coming up with a new product, you know, over time, that basically results in a culture of everybody just looking for the next thing, and which is basically what ADHD is, right? It's never being able to like stay on something. Your attention's always everywhere all the time. And so that's why I feel like it's a very common thing. And that's why I don't like, I never say like, I guess I do say it sometimes. I don't think I necessarily have like a disorder. I don't have an illness. I just think that that's kind of just how most people are now in our society, in today's society. Everyone is, you know, interconnected. And so there's just so much more that we are involved with than we ever have been in the past. And so I think it's just kind of a natural thing. But is it bad? Is it good? I don't know. I'm not the judge. I'm not the judge to say. I don't see it as a bad thing. I think it plays in my strengths. But it's just something I have to watch out for. So Reece is the philosopher. Hey man. Second YouTube channel. Philosophy. Oh god. Just caught the stream. Hello. What's going on, Dev Nugget? How you doing? Okay, let's get back to work. So we're gonna fade this out. Then we're gonna say I'm not gonna actually make this do damage or anything right now. I'm just gonna make it appear on screen and do stuff. And that's it. I think that's all we do. So now we gotta add a new variable. We're gonna say attack equals false by default, and then we'll say attack timer would technically change depending on what thing you're or what direction you're picking. I'm actually gonna have to make this each individual thing. So B, X, Y. Anyway, I don't know. On stream, I like to usually just like give my thoughts and opinions, because on YouTube, like people roast me because so many different people are watching. But at least on stream, there's like what? There's 60 of you guys here right now. I can handle 60 opinions at max. But, you know, if I release a video and it has thousands of views, thousands of people giving their opinions, it's a little bit harder. I have to be more conscious of what I say in YouTube videos. I don't remember subscribing to you, but hello, I'm here. What's up, man? I'm hyped. That's cool. I'm glad that I just appeared in your inbox and you're here now. Yeah, if you guys are new here, subscribe. It's a cool place. Let's do another poll. Who is new? Okay, so we're gonna do another new poll. Bam. New to the stream or new subscriber? Because I've been subscribed for a while. So I'm gonna say just in general, like, do you guys know who I am? Are you like first time watchers? Or are you guys new? Because last time I think it was like 73%. It was like 73% of you guys were first time watchers, and then yeah, the rest of you guys were like here from before, which is really interesting to see. Just realized I wasn't subbed even though I've been watching you for ages. Oh man, yeah, guys, make sure you check that button. Check that button. Everybody give it a quick look. David, I'm new. That's incorrect. David, I've been seeing you here for months, man. That's why I'm okay with roasting you, because I know we have a connection. It's my second time here. Welcome, Leonardo. That's interesting. Polls are pog. Yeah, I like the polls. I think they're cool. I like the polls. Okay, back to reality. So we're gonna do a little attack thing here. Okay. I'm gonna just do some commenting. So we have dashing and then attacking. So in our attacking, these are gonna be up, down, left, right. It's a little confusing because there's no like indications. So at least like if you're playing with an Xbox controller, you can easily just look at the color and it's an easy correspondent. But when you're using the keyboard, like W, what does W mean? Is it green? Is it blue? Is it red? Is it yellow? So it's a little weird, but okay. So up and then right and then left and then down. Hello, thank you for making those videos and streams. Is your Instagram an active account? It is. I don't really post on there that much. I actually just recently, I deleted all my pictures on Instagram. And then I just like restarted my Instagram. Instagram's my personal thing. That's just all my friends and stuff on there. But I leave it in there just in case people are interested on, you know, my personal life. I like to think that I am very personal with you guys on my YouTube channel. I don't try to like hide behind anything, or, you know, my channel is my name, right? So anybody can just like look me up and find what I'm doing and whatever. I have nothing to hide. So yeah, but like my Twitter is Gamedev related. My Instagram is not. Discord's Gamedev related. YouTube is Gamedev related. So yeah, it's just there for people that are curious on what my day, like what my normal life is like. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll now. So we'll see. The results are coming in. Results are coming in. Anyway, so let's do this. So okay. For now we have infinite ammo, but you won't actually have infinite ammo. Or maybe you will. I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure. Anyway, so we're gonna say instance. We're gonna create our A melee. So we're basically we're creating at our coordinates X and Y. We're gonna create our melee object. And then we can relate to it using this little variable here. So we're going to say melee A dot direction equals 0, because we're, oh wait, no, it equals what, 90? I can't remember if things go like this or if things go like this. I can't remember how GameMaker works, if it's counterclockwise or clockwise. Thank you for explaining. Yes, no worries, man. Hi, new boys. You will see some random cool guy talking, and you will read money signs and hype in the chat. Yeah, that's basically what these streams are about. Last stream, you guys were insane with the donations. Insane. I'll just say it one last time, guys, just in case you're interested. If you do super chat on this live stream today, right now, you're going to be shouted out in the new video that comes out on the development of this game. I'm releasing the game for free on Steam, and so there's quite a few things I have to pay for. In total, I think the budget for this game is probably going to be around like $600. So yeah, I'm kind of 600 in the hole right now. Last stream, you guys killed it and made up for that. You guys literally paid for the Steam license. I think we had like $130 in donations on the last stream, which was either yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't remember. Time is just like syncing together. But anyway, so if you would like to support me and support the game, it's a free game, so you don't have to pay for it when it comes out. But yeah, that would be a nice way to do that. But there's absolutely no pressure. I just enjoy you guys being here, talking to me. Like, that is the biggest thing. You guys just coming out, being a watcher, whether you talk in the chat or you're just listening in. Obviously, liking the stream is very helpful, and also subscribing to the channel is very useful. But everything else, you know, everything else is extra. So it's all extra. Okay, so right, we're gonna go 0, left, we're gonna go 180, and down, we're gonna go 270. So we're just picking the direction, and then it'll move in whatever direction. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot about the curly brackets. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. Who sent that? XD Game Studios. Yeah, I forgot. Whoops. And then we need some kind of cooldown timer. So I'm gonna actually relate this, each of these. So we're gonna say, we'll say reload. Hold up, how does this work? Yeah, reload timer. We need like a, or I guess we need a max. We need a max variable. And we need a regular variable. There we go. Beautiful. So I'll just redo this. There we go. So now we can say attack timer A equals attack timer A max. And then we're just gonna have these things continuously count down in here. We're gonna say reload, and we're gonna say if, and we'll do this for each one. So we'll say if attack timer A is greater than 0, then we're gonna wanna tick it down every frame. And we'll do that same thing for B, X, and Y. Solid. Thank you for reminding me of liking the video. I always forget that, lol. Thank you for liking, AK. I appreciate it. You guys are killing it. Like, we hit 300 likes on the last stream, which was like insane. That's crazy. I always aim for 100 likes. Usually we hit like at least like 150. But 300 was like insane. Okay, so it does work. Well, hold up. There's a few things we need to do here. First thing we need to do is change the angle of this. Okay, hold up. So we're gonna say, I'm actually not sure if these are the right ones. Let me double check. So up, right, left, down. Oh god. Oh, yeah, that's actually right. I got it. Okay, so all that stuff should work. So then we basically just, we have to make a check here, and we have to say, and attack timer A, or attack timer Y, is less than or equal to 0. Copy this code, put it on all of them, and we should be good now. And so now we have like an actual reload thing, so we can't just spam the melee button. Can't wait to watch the video when it comes out. Thanks, man. There we go. So now we have a timer, so we can't just like spam these. And then we'll just bump the speed up. I'm gonna bump it up to 4. We're gonna make the timer a little slower or a little bit less. Might even half the time. So it's 15 frames that it's on screen. And then what's the last thing that we want to do? We want image angle to equal direction. And I'll just set, that's not image angle. There we go. Image angle. I'm going to drag this into here. And now we should have a working game. Guys, I'm done my coffee. So I think that means it's almost time to go. I'm not as energetic without my coffee. Boom. Let's go. We did it. We created the melee attack. Let's go. Everybody hype in chat. We made the melee attack. I'm just going to make it look a little bit nicer. Oh, right. And then the last thing that we have to do is we have to actually destroy this. So I'm going to say if image alpha is less than or equal to 0, then instance destroy. So we're not just creating a bunch of objects and not having them, you know, die. Hype, hype, hype. Okay, guys, last time. If you guys have any questions, this is the time to ask them. I will be leaving soon, but I'm going to give you guys my full attention as we're kind of slowing down. There's less of you guys here in the chat and stuff like that. So I will... Not too bad. Not too bad. And then, yeah, we can only dash when these guys are fully alphaed back in, which is pretty sick. I think the last thing that I want to do is I'm going to import, hold on, I'm going to do a few things here. So I'm going to go to font and I'm going to go create a sprite. I'm going to say S font main. So this is going to be our main font. And then I'm going to import our font. Oh no, this is a small font. I don't want this font, but we'll use it for now, just in case, like just for testing purposes. But technically this is not what I wanted to use. That's okay. Will you be able to attack diagonally? You will not be able to, no. But different things will move in different directions. So like, for example, you might have a melee attack that like curves in a crescent around the character. Different things, but this is like the most basic of basic ones. So it's just, it moves in a straight line, goes decent amount of distance, and that's it. So yeah, anyway. So we go here, and then I think I have to, I'm gonna actually create the font in globals. Maybe I should create a new one. For now, we'll just create it in globals. So I'm gonna say sprite, or I don't remember how to do this, font add. Oh man, I don't remember where this starts. I'm just gonna say 0 for now. I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm new to Gamedev and I made my first ever game in Brackeys 2021. Is this good for a beginner? I say so. I think it's good to start with that, yeah. Oh, right, I can just do that. Okay, what does prop mean? Set as proportional font or not? I guess I'll just set that to true. Okay, that's actually smart. I can just do this. That's actually so smart. What the heck? Guys, I'm freaking out. Okay, I'll just set this to true. I don't even know what that means. But sure, it's true now. And I think this is how it works. So maybe I should set this Oh, wait, no. These all have to... No, I can't do it like this. Oh, my God. That's so annoying. Hold up. I actually have to do import strip image. So I have to do it like this, I think. And then... Looks like a 6x8. Yeah. So I think this is the correct way to do that. To do this. Is that correct? There we go. Okay, it's a 5x8. Okay. It's 90. Okay, not bad. So yeah, I think this is how it's actually done. That looks more accurate. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the letter pop up above the thing here. So I'm going to say under draw self, I'm going to draw text. And I'm just going to draw it at the X and Y coordinates. And then I'll maybe move it up, let's say, I don't know, 8 pixels from the origin point or something. I don't know, maybe 10, maybe 12. Who knows? Let's do 12 for now. And then I'm just going to make this say A. And that should work if I say draw set font. I think I have to make this. Yeah, I have to really relate this to something, I think. Let's see how they do it in the documentation. Yeah, global.font equals font sprite add. Okay, so I'll just say global dot main font equals font add sprite, and then we create the sprite. So that's kind of hype. Like, that's pretty hype. And then we go back to companion, and then we set the font global dot main font. And this should technically work. So we got to change the draw event. For each of these. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll see. It should. Doing a lot of experimental stuff here. Okay, everybody. Let's pray to God this actually works. Hopefully. A pretty cliche question, but will you be doing anything in Godot in the future? Yo, it works! It works! But I'm writing the wrong words. I'm writing ABXY, but it should say WASD. I'm actually an idiot. But it does work, though. It works. So there's a few things I want to do here. So I want to say draw text extended. And the reason I want to do extended is because I want it to pull from the same image alpha. Oh, not extended. That's the wrong one. Where is it? Extended color? Because color gives us the... Can I do this? Yes, I can. Nice. So -1 is actually white. If you guys don't understand what I'm doing. And then the alpha is going to be the image alpha of this object. And then that should work. So what's Y? I think Y is S. I could be wrong with these, but I think this will help a lot with understanding what's going on. So, bam. This one I think is A. D and W. The only one that I know for sure is that green is W. That's the only one I know for sure. Famous last words, it should. Yeah, I know. And most of the time, it's incorrect. But this time, it actually worked. I just wrote the wrong letters. But it did work. So, hold up. W, yes, moves us to the green And then pressing D should move us to red. Okay. S should move us to yellow. Yeah. And then where's the other guy? A should move us to blue. Let's go, baby. We did it. We did it. We did it. And so now we can like move to the different coordinates. But personally, I think that we should do up, down, left, right. But what's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, let's move these to like 16 up. But yeah, I'm also using the wrong font. Like this font's not very nice looking for things like that. But it's okay. I'll just grab the other font eventually. I like trains. That's nice, man. Gangster, haha, what's going on? We're winding down. This is like the end of the stream here. So we're just winding down. What did I do wrong? Why won't the game load? I think I got rid of something. I don't see anything wrong. Let's try to reload. But yeah, that's actually kind of hype. Like I'm pretty happy with that. So now we have a melee attack. We have the font display. They're like all in the. So eventually we'll get around to fixing this where they can't actually be on top of each other. But for now, it's cool. It's fine. But yeah, I definitely want to make this up, down, left, right instead of WASD because it's in your brain, like it's so quick. Like if you see up arrow, right arrow, like it's so much easier than like reading, oh, WASD. Like it's way easier that way. So but yeah, that's kind of hype. Guys, I'm actually like, I'm very pleased with this. I think that's it for today. Any last minute questions, guys, before I leave? Interesting move mechanic. Thank you. Yeah, so you do different things. So every single monster is going to have a different thing. But basically, so I'm trying to set up this guy first. WSD makes it more like a typing tutorial game. Yeah, I agree. Which, like, it's not, right? So we were going to make it the arrow keys. But right now, the arrow keys is how you attack. So I'll just change it. I'll make WSD how you attack. And then arrow keys to move to the different guys. I think that'll work fine. But yeah, so this is how it works. You know, attacking and stuff isn't set up yet, like where it actually damages enemies. But yeah, so basically in the actual game, every time you like move to the new companion, it's gonna like do an effect at when you get to the new companion location. So yeah, there's one thing that I messed up though, which I need to fix before I leave. Oh, and then also the dash. Okay. There's one more thing we got to do today. I don't know what happened, but these got like messed up. That's better. Okay, last thing is we have to basically just set, so when we're in dash, when dash equals true, so when dash equals true, sprite index equals s, what is this, player dash. And if it's not, then we say sprite index equals s player idle. And then that should work. Yes, I made it. I thought I missed it. Dude, you did miss it. I'm sorry, Mickey. I'm about to end in the next, like, 5 seconds. I have no coffee. I officially have no coffee. I tried to drink all the drops, and we're now out of drops. Oh, wait, hold on. Real last thing. Real last thing. If we hit left, so if we're moving in the horizontal direction, or if we're moving left, our image X scale should be left or like negative, and if we're moving to the right, then it should be positive. So I'm gonna do that real quick because it looked very weird without it. So where is that? I could just say if follow X, no, it's cool. Hold up. I could just say if follow X is greater than X. I think this will work, but I could be wrong. I'm not really doing this in a great way. It might not work. It might not work. We'll see. Back 2 days. He's insane. Yeah, man. I think I skipped yesterday, right? I was moving into my new place. I'm moving into my new place as of... Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it works. It actually works. Oh my god. That's so hype. So if we move, but then for some reason it always changes my direction back. So we'll say if it's else if follow X. I'll just say I'll get rid of this else statement. I'll just say if follow X is less than X, then we move here, and we just do it like that. Hopefully that works. I might have. Oh wait, I think just to be safe, I'll say X. So if follow X is less than X plus 1 and minus 1, I think I might have this reversed. I'm not really thinking, guys. When my coffee is done, like by the end of my coffee, I can't really think anymore. I'm just going. I'm flowing. Have you gave the roguelike a name yet? I actually have not. Oh my god, they're all on the right side. Okay, so I think I did it in the reverse. So let's do this. Say +1 and -1. Hopefully that works. Seller Phantom, welcome back, man. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces. Isto Inc. Good pal. Okay. All right. Yes. Haha. It works, guys. It works. He keeps his orientation. So yes, I will change this to be up, down, left, right instead of WASD, so you don't have to read it all the time. And also, yes, I will change or make it so that the companions can't respawn inside of each other. But we didn't get to that yet. I'll be in the future. Yo, but like it actually works though, guys. Like this is kind of hype. And then, boom, we got melee attacks. And we can't melee attack while we're dashing. See? I'm spamming all the buttons. And I'm only meleeing when I'm not in dash. So we can melee when we're not in dash. We can dash, and we can only dash when all of our guys are reset. Let's actually... I keep saying I'm done, and then I do something else. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, but it's okay, because you guys get to watch me do more things. So another little game design thing here. You guys don't see me actually make games that often, so I'm just throughout the stream, I'm just trying to like give as many like little extra nice little tips in here as possible. So in the draw event, I'm gonna throw in instead of just always making it -1, which is white, so the default color, we're actually gonna make this the image blend of our companion object. And then what we can do is we can go into companion A, and all we have to do is we say, where is it? If image alpha, I'll just make this the available to dash, and I'll just say if image alpha is less than 1, image blend, so this is going to be like the color that's added to our sprite, image blend equals C_gray, else image blend equals C_white. And then bam, that's literally all we have to do. Maybe I might even make it black instead of gray so that it's like a silhouetted out version of it, and then the color pops as soon as you can like actually use it. But you guys should see it's going to be hard to tell, but it should be gray when it's in like not fully alpha, like opacity, and then it should pop white. Boom, it works. So I'm going to test it with the black just in case so that you can't see any actual color. But this might be a little bit too much. I don't think I'm going to do this. It's going to be weird, but just so that you guys can see a better representation. And then we're done. I swear on my life, we're done. I've been saying we're going to be done for like the past half an hour. Okay, so let's have a vote. Do you guys like black or do you like gray? That's going to be our last poll for today. So, what color for spawning? So I'm going to say black and I'm going to say gray. Personally, I think that the black is fine. It's like not as bad as I thought it would be. It's a little bit more jarring, so it doesn't look as nice, but it definitely helps convey like when you can actually use these guys way more. The gray's it's more subtle, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, this is the black. So yeah, gray is kicking black's ass. Okay, so yeah, yeah, but we'll see. We'll get some more votes in, and we'll see. But this is the black. This is the black, and then real quick, I'm gonna throw on the gray while you guys are voting. Let's see it. Let's see it. We got some votes coming in. Everybody vote, guys. Black or gray for the monster spawning. So this is the gray. It's a lot less jarring, but it's a little bit harder to tell when you can actually teleport or not. It's still doable, but it's harder to see. I'm lagging out. Yeah, gray's winning. Gray's winning. Definitely gray, less jarring. Yeah, I agree. But I do like the black too. The black is interesting. I get why you guys said gray. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I think we got some good progress done here. I don't even think I can cross anything off on my list here. Well, I guess I can cross off melee, but really what we were doing is just like refining things. We technically started on the HUD, which is nice, but we didn't start on the bullet HUD. And then we need to do like damaging things and stuff. Anyway, so yeah, that is it. That is it. I'm gonna end the poll now. Gray looks smoother. Yeah, I agree. Don't want to ruin immersion. Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out today. I gotta work on Monster Tribe, unfortunately, so I gotta blast out of here and start working on Monster Tribe soon after I record some stuff for a video coming out in the next week or two. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I had a blast. We got some good work done today, and I'm sure I'll be back to stream this game again soon. I don't know when, but I'm sure I'll stream it soon. So have a good rest of your day, and I will hopefully see you soon. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. If you're not in the Discord, check out the Discord. And yeah, bye guys.